Hello, today we will guide you through advanced automation with Multi Step Zaps in Zapier. In this walkthrough, we'll build a simple but powerful multi-step workflow that starts with Gmail, continues with Google Drive, and finishes in Google Sheets. Along the way, I'll explain what you're clicking and why, so you understand the logic behind each move. Begin by heading to App Connections in Zapier. This area is where your app accounts live. Checking connections up front helps you confirm that the right accounts are linked and have permission to act, so you don't get stopped later by authorization prompts. If any accounts need connecting, you can handle that here before creating your automation. Next, click Create to start a new automation. From the creation options, choose Zaps. Zaps are the core automations in Zapier. They run when a trigger happens and then carry out one or more actions. As you begin, it can help to give your Zap a clear name so you can find and maintain it later. Open the Trigger section. The trigger is the event that kicks everything off, like receiving a new email. In the trigger setup, click Apps to browse available integrations, then select Gmail. Selecting Gmail here means this Zap will listen for an event in your inbox. If you're prompted to allow access, ensure you're using the correct account with the necessary permissions, especially if this is for work. Now move to the Action step. Click Action to define what should happen after the Gmail event occurs, and then click Action again to open the app and event chooser. Choose Google Drive. Drive is a great next step if you plan to store email attachments or organize files that arrive via email. At this stage, you're simply selecting the app that will handle your first action after the trigger. To make this a true multi-step zap, click the plus sign to add another step. This creates a chain so your workflow can continue seamlessly beyond a single action. For the final step, select Google Sheets. Sheets is ideal for logging details from the email or from the Drive step, giving you a searchable, structured record. When you configure fields later, aim to map consistent data, such as subject lines, senders, file URLs, or timestamps, so your spreadsheet stays clean and useful. That's it. You've moved from verifying connections to creating a Zap, to choosing a Gmail trigger, to adding Google Drive, and finally to extending your workflow with Google Sheets. As a tip, use sample data when configuring fields and review permissions for each app to keep everything running smoothly. With these steps, you're set up for reliable, multi-step automation in Zapier.